everyone, Coach Eva from the Physique Training Center in in Suffern, New York. I have a great couple with me today, Josephine and Darian Da Costa. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hi everyone. So tell me, like, when did you start the program?
We started after the first 28-day challenge.
At the end of February. So we started on February 26, 2018.
Okay, and how long ago this was?
A little over 9 months ago.
It's just about 9 months.
Okay, 9 months ago. So now, if you could tell me, what was your original weight?
My original weight was 160.
And I probably weighed around 224.
And what is your weight now?
I'm currently right now 112.
And I'm about 172.
112 and 170. I hope we get the number. We do the math. So, what's the total weight loss here?
It looks like 45 pounds. Yeah, 45 pounds.
And a little over 50 pounds.
That's almost 100 pounds in here between this couple. So, guys, so tell me, like, going back, like, well, first of all, tell us, what do you do for a living?
I'm a guest experience manager and a museum educator at a children's museum.
Beautiful.
I am a manager of a team of representatives at an insurance company. We work on retirement plans.
Okay, wonderful. So both successful. So tell me exactly, why did you start the program?
Well, we started the program because we had packed on a lot of pounds and we were kind of unhappy with the way we looked. And so we needed to do something.
Yeah, I would say that, we weren't happy with the way we looked and the way we felt. We knew we needed to do something. We couldn't quite figure out what that something was. And we saw the Facebook post for the 28-day challenge at the end of February. And I said to her, hey, check this out.
And it was in Suffern, so we live in Suffern. So I was like, hey, it's right here. Why we have to do this? And try it at least.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I said to her, hey, let's check this out. It's 28 days. Let's give it a shot. The only deal we made was that if we're going to do this, we do it for 28 days. We commit to it.
And both of you, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Had to be both of us, so we kind of keep each other in track.
Absolutely, definitely. So our plan was initially to do it for 28 days, and we didn't really know what was going on, what would happen after that. We had no long-term plans, but I will say that we've definitely been motivated to come here compared to any other fitness center and gym that we've tried in the past.
Yes. If you could tell me, what did you try before you come here?
Absolutely. Before with me, I tried just your standard gyms, and Josie.
Yeah, what I didn't try, I've been to like every gym you can think of. Usually like gyms that had classes, because just going there and going on the machines and lifting weights, you do it for a little while, but there was no one there to kind of motivate you to keep going. So, but I couldn't find any places that had classes that were locally or nearby to me. So and I never got the results I wanted. In those gyms.
Absolutely, and also I think with the regular gyms, you also got bored after a little while. You kind of sometimes you would do an exercise, you're not sure if you're doing it right, you're not sure what to do next. So they just even though there was another gym relatively close to my house, there just wasn't the motivation to actually get up and go there on a regular basis.
Yeah, there's like no support system or someone telling you what you should and shouldn't eat and stuff. So.
So now, what was your life like as a couple before you start the gym? Like, tell me a little bit, like your regular day, and what was really before you started.
Well, if to sum it up in one word, I would say we were probably kind of complacent. Our day was relatively routine. We'd come home, we'd sit, have something to eat, sit down, watch TV, snack and stuff while watching TV. We had a lot of very unhealthy habits.
Yeah, our choices weren't the greatest. So, and then if we go out, it's like, okay, let's stop at Taco Bell, let's stop at KFC. You're not cooking a full meal at home, and if you do, you're cooking just to make you feel good, like have a nice big bowl of pasta. So our choices were unhealthy, and we weren't physically active at all.
Right.
We didn't do any exercise or go for walks, so we kind of become a little lazy.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, but now the life has changed.
Oh,
you have lost almost 100 pounds, and so what is the routine like at home now, and what has changed, and what is different now when you come from home?
Well, I don't come home. I'm like, okay, what time is the class? And I'm like, are you going to class tonight? We're texting each other, making sure he's going, definitely sure he's going to class. And then, making sure, and then dinner's always a healthy dinner, and preparing and planning our meals, and, we're always making sure that we're being healthy. So.
Yeah, and even though we're still doing it together, our goals have changed, as we both evolved from a weight loss and fitness perspective, what she needs to do in terms of exercise isn't necessarily the same as me. So we're still going to the fitness center together. Sometimes we take classes together, sometimes we take them separately, but we do still coordinate and push each other to make sure that, sometimes if I don't feel like going and then she tells me she's going, like, you know what, I might as well go, she's going too.
That was a big thing. Doing it together, I think, helped. Because you're both kind of checking each other, like, and then we're supporting each other as weight loss. Like if I lost, like, oh my gosh, like he'll text me, I just went under like 170, or like we reached that milestone. We kind of like we're each other's cheerleaders and supporting, and we kind of kept wanting to go and compliment each other and how results we look, and and it's like, he'll be like, oh, you look really good now, or he's like, oh, look, I can see those abs. And I'll be the same way with him, like, hey, you're looking good, hon. So it's like made that a really exciting for us as well as a couple. It kind of makes us happy and motivate and kind of show off ourselves and stuff like that. So
probably about, I'm guessing, 3 months into the program, I said to her, I said, I'm pretty sure you're thinner than you were the day I met you, and she disputed that. So I went on my computer and I found a picture that she'd sent me when we were dating, and she was not heavy when we were dating, but she was definitely way thinner than she was when we met in 2005.
Yeah, definitely in like the best shape and physically in my life, and thanks to Peak. And I've lost weight at times, but I've always had still a little heavy here, still there. Now I feel like thin, I'm toned, I'm getting muscle. Like I've never seen muscles ever in my body. The way I've ever seen ever
those
before.
Muscles. Look at those.
Yeah. So I never had abs or that. So it's the confidence is just amazing. And I just went shopping yesterday, and it was just amazing just to be able to take things off the rack and put it on, and be like, before I'd be like, oh, I hate doing shopping, and now it's like, it's such an enjoyable experience, and like smiling when you're looking in the mirror now. So.
That's great.
I can't remember the last time that I weighed 172 pounds. I'm guessing maybe in the 90s, but I'm not really sure. I really can't remember the last time I weighed that little.
Amazing experience. So we know your journey, but how this journey of weight loss have really impact also your career and business life? What you could say about obviously you working for someone else, but you also have your own business, or you work also for someone else?
I work for someone else. She has something she does on the side as well.
Yeah, no, I mean at work I think the confidence level went up. I feel like I can just do anything. I mean, I always was very go-getter, and I always want to accomplish, be the best I could be. But now I feel like I even want to push more, and I was like, I need to be the best I could be, and the confidence level at work just went up, and I want to achieve. I was like, what's the next step? What can I do to be like up here and not down here? Like be better, and then I have my own personal. I'm an artist, and I have my own art business, and so that's kind of done better as well, and it shows in your work when you're like, okay, you got to go out there and do this.
So the fitness comes handy when you get the fitness results. Then you want to achieve more in your business and your personal life.
Right.
Really, it goes hand in hand, right? Because then you're happy, and the happiness you want to do more in your business.
Absolutely. So you start feeling better about yourself, and then. And that kind of increases your confidence and increases your outlook on work, life, everything. And what I noticed is that where work is concerned, at some point I realized I was just happier in general. So I remember an associate had said to me, something's different about you. And at first it was like, nothing's really changed, and then I thought about it and was like, yeah, you know what, I'm happier. And that happiness projects out on the people you're talking to, and you're being more confident, and you're being more, I guess, just happier. It projects on other people, and it makes them feel better when they're interacting with you. I think your outlook, makes you better at your job. It makes you interact with other people better.
Outlook on life, like,
right?
There's no, just
everything is possible.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. That's the word. I couldn't think of it.
Finally, that good, positive mindset, right?
Yeah, that whole Peak. This helps.
The whole aura.
Aura of Peak Physique, and how you kind of push it to us and stuff. It really makes you like you can do anything.
And being positive and being happy also makes it easier for you to deal with problems and issues in the workplace as well. And it helps you kind of interact with other people and deal with other people's issues in a more positive manner as well.
Wonderful. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Josephine. So awesome to have that interview, and you are a great example, and people will be watching that video and they will be taking necessary steps for them to change too. Thank you guys for watching. No excuses.
Bye.
Bye.
No excuses.